This is a brief overview of how to set up your CSO account and all of the resources that are available to you here in Career Services. So first of all, you want to go to www.daytonastate.edu and you want to go to Quick Links and choose Career Services, which will get you to the department homepage. And there's a number of different resources there, but today we're going to highlight the Career Services online account. So simply click on that link and it'll take you to the page to set up an account. If you want to set up an account because you don't already have one, it'll take you to a basic page where you'll put in your information like your name, your phone number, your email, some basic demographics, and skills that will help match you to an employer. The CSO is used not only for just a housing of general information related to careers, but it also is used to help match you to potential employers that are looking for someone with your skills and background and training. We'll get back to this skills section in a little bit. There's also some additional information you can add as well. So once you register all of that, you've created an account. We already have an existing account that I'm going to use for example purposes, so I'm going to enter that information here so I can highlight the site for you. This is the home page, and let me just give you an idea of what's there. There's your account summary right here, and there are jobs that will show up based on what you said your interest was in your profile from Indeed, which is a third-party site, so you can see some openings right here in our local area. There's a couple other sponsored links on this left-hand side as well. You've got a navigation bar of options to the left and also along the top, which I'll review with you. But then you also have a number of employment links right here with all of these icons on the home page. Also, you'll see that there's a space for announcements for upcoming events and just general information that the Career Services area thinks is important for you to be aware of, an opportunity for you to make a task list for yourself, and just a reminder of the calendar. And the calendar is also able to be found right here. So let's take a look at the navigation bar across the top first. For your account, you can set up your profile. And your profile, again, is what you already put in, but you can update it any time. Your address changes, your phone number changes. But again, I want to highlight the skills section. The skills section highlights different kinds of things that you have that would make you a good candidate for an employer. So look at the computer skills, look at the language skills, and additional skills. These are things that you want to highlight that might appear in a job description that you might see as a posting somewhere, and those keywords are going to be how the database makes a good match between you. So this is an extremely important section that you want to fill out with care and attention, and I'll give you some pointers later of how to do so. In the My Documents area, you'll be able to upload various employment-related documents such as cover letters, resumes, references, and letters of recommendation. The Career Services staff is more than helpful and happy to assist you with creating any of these documents and to give you resources that will assist you with those documents as well. There's also an opportunity for you to make connections and log your activities of different things you've participated with at the Career Services events area. Employers is where you can actually do a search on employers who have registered within the database. So let's say you want to work specifically for Halifax Hospital. You'd be able to look and see if they're in the database and if they have any open and available options for you. You can also look at the Hiring Now, which gives you the opportunity to do a job search for who actually does have openings at the moment, and also for internships related to your interests. The career events shows you various types of activities that are being sponsored by the Career Services area. Predominantly, this will be job fairs, and as you can see, some of them are unique to campus, some of them are general, and some of them are more focused on the types of professions like health careers. So make sure that you check those events and attend any of the ones that are of interest to you. These are wonderful opportunities for you not only to talk to an employer and see who's recruiting, but to talk to people about the kinds of skills and types of professions that that particular employer hires, and to get a lot of great information straight from the source. There's also a link here for career exploration links, and this is if you're a little bit more on the undecided side, but these links are wonderful in giving you things like Outlook and salary information to let you do some assessments if you need to understand more about your preferences and your interests. And there's also listings of different kinds of articles that you can read on various topics. And I wanted to highlight Quintessential Careers because they have a lot of articles on a number of different topics, and if I just simply type in skills, this is that area on your profile that I had mentioned. This is where you can get some ideas for it. It gives you articles about things that are called transferable skills, tells you what they are and why they're important on a resume, and even gives you a worksheet to figure out what your transferable skills are and how to word it so that an employer will notice it and it'll stick out. But also articles on things like in-demand skills. So these are the things that the employers are looking for. So those words and keywords are really important. So there's all kinds of tools that you can use to make your profile really stand out. What I also want to point out to you here on this home page is that there's a number of different tools that you can use and resources available to you. The resource library is a little different than career exploration links in that there's a lot more categories and a lot more information because it's not unique to just looking and understanding your career. It's really a lot more about the overall picture of employment. There's a wonderful resource here called Career Center Web Resources where it gives you a whole handout of links that are extremely helpful for a variety of reasons. So go in, check those out, and see what's available to you there. You can save your favorites in terms of jobs and employers. You can make connections with those internships. And again, you can view your activity just like on the home page. So that's basically an overview of the site. But one thing I wanted to point out to you, an extremely helpful tool, is something that is called the Perfect Interview. And the Perfect Interview is an opportunity for you to do a mock interview and get some feedback as to your behavior and the way that you answer. So I'm going to show you what that's like. You would just simply set up an account. You would click on Perfect Interview, set up an account. It'll give you the opportunity to choose Interview, Coach, and Start an Interview. And you just put in a couple basic parameters, like you're a college undergraduate and you want to look at entry-level positions. You want the video response because that's what an interview is really like. If you do the text one, it's really not going to be like a job interview. You want it to be short. You want Perfect Interview to make the selections. And let me just give you a sample.
What would you say are your main strengths?
So you get a sample question like that. You then have the webcam. If you hit reply, it will record your reply and it will capture your behaviors. You're twirling your hair, you're chewing gum, you're not making good eye contact, you're fidgeting a lot. And that's really valuable information that a career services representative can help you with in terms of improving your behavior in an interview. What's also extremely helpful is it has this opportunity for you to view Coach. And what that does is it gives you a specific example of a good way to answer that question.
Be sure to avoid generic statements when responding to this question. Instead, provide 2 or 3 specific examples of what you feel are your best professional qualities, and make sure that the strengths you describe are relevant to the position for which you're interviewing.
So when you see all of these different kinds of tools that you can use, it's wonderful because it really can help you do the most in preparing for employment. Finally, on your home page, you'll see all of these icons that I mentioned before. I wanted to highlight two things for you. One is the job board, which is where we collect in career services the employers in the local area that want to recruit our students. So that's where all of that information comes from on those other searches. These other are third-party websites that collect job information. And then the Daytona State College link is for whether or not there are any jobs here at the college. So hopefully this has been a good overview for you of the CSO, all of the wonderful resources that are available, and how to get the most out of it. If you have any questions or are still not sure exactly how to do this, then all you need to do is contact one of our career services representatives and they'll be glad to assist you. Have a great day.